Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you. 100K, baby. Let's go. 99,890. Let's go, baby. Did you sell? Did you sell? Oh, you sold? Oh, no. Oh. I hope you didn't sell. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. We already took a massive gain out of this market. Then I gave a beautiful trade. I got to show my trade right now. I got to brag about how hot the trade is now. Be humble traders. But when you're winning, pat yourself on the back for the win, baby. And we got a nice $440 win here on this beautiful pump to the upside for Bitcoin out of this beautiful flag. And we get it to load. It's going to load. Load on me, baby. Load. I got so much going on here in the chart. I also found when you add it to the list of things, it takes longer. And when you leave it alone, it's kind of a weird thing I found. But anyway, shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on. We got some strong coins in the game too as well. Bang it to the upside. I like what we're seeing here for Bitcoin. We made a call for Bitcoin to the upside inside the trading group. I was able to see last night I opened up a long for BTC, and it's playing to the upside right now at 99,900 for Bitcoin. On the way to the upside, baby. On the way to the upside. Man, this is a beautiful time to be alive. God bless each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. And look at this pump to the upside. We're up 462 here. Booming, baby. Booming. Booming. And we had a beautiful flag here to the upside. It'll come on in a second. There it is. Yeah, it's like, there's my sauce. So anyway, last night on the 5-minute, I called this little flag here. That was the initial entry of the trade at 97,271. You're in massive gains right now. Then I put out this little flag here saying we're about to go to 100,004 to the upside. And, you know, I called this flag too. I said, man, don't jump on here. I said, jump in there. I gave you guys, I don't just give calls. I then give ways to get into the call again in case you missed the call on top of the call, baby. This ain't your average YouTube channel. This ain't your average technical analyst. You're going to see me hit day in and day out, and you're going to be like, how does this guy do it? It's insanity. And look, 379 there in the trade. And again, right here, you could move that stop loss to break even. Well, you can't lose. And we're locked and loaded right now for Bitcoin to the upside. I like what we're seeing here for BTC. We crack this trade, we make $1,000 on the day, right? And we start to move our stop losses into profit so that we make sure that today is going to be a good day. Now we're above the 200 MA on the 1 minute time frame. So bigger time frame suggests we're going to get a bigger move here throughout the day. But I'm scalping small time frames all day long with this high move. We are away for the 21-day moving average. I would suggest this does come down, but there's a chance they buy this pumpy up on the wick there to the upside. I'm about to close my trade in front of you and show you how to pay the trader. And you can see I got two stop losses, both open on top here. And this is added to the trade that we've already made today. We're going to make sure we get everything we can out of this trade. Now, this wick may flip, and we may get a huge pump all the way to 100,000. And it looks like we're about to hit $100,000 here for Bitcoin live on the stream. Very, very close. We'll see. This could be it right here in the next 2 to 3 minutes, or 10 minutes, I guess, depending on 2 5-minute candles. Can we get the move to the upside here for BTC? And that's what we're looking for Bitcoin. Shout out to anyone that joined the trading group. You got the call last night. I told you when I took gains right there. Then we got back in again, and we able to flip this thing to the upside. So shout out to everybody that trades with the lifer. Able to find this beautiful reversal back to the upside when most people were shorting the market, full of fear. I told you I don't short the bull run. I don't do it. We took a little short yesterday, tiny little short, and the market we shorted on the live stream yesterday, but that was like, you know what I mean? It's like, so let's go to $100,000 Bitcoin. Let's complete this move to the upside. Hit the top of this beautiful, beautiful flag. And look at that, how I didn't even get stopped out on my wick there and got another $100 out of that trade. Okay. Let's see if this thing can continue to whip, and then we can kind of start bringing a couple of these up. One of them may get hit off. It's okay. You got to be okay. You can't be afraid to pay yourself. Too many people are afraid. Why? Because they're afraid if they sell, they're not going to be able to get back in. Like, well, I'll never get back in. It was a perfect entry. Well, now you're living in fear. And so when you drop the fear and believe you're invincible and you can get in and out all day long, there's always opportunity, and you are the opportunity. Trading becomes a lot less stressful, and you realize you have a lot more options. You have a lot more options. So, hey, I feel like Bruce Wayne in the gray suit today. I don't know what it is, right? Wasn't Batman always in a gray suit? I feel like he was. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. The adrenaline is pumping. How would you feel if your account was up $50,000 in a day? You know what I mean? How would you feel? Like if your account was up $56,000 in the last 5-6 hours, how would you feel? I think you'd be ecstatic. I think you'd be high on life like I am right now. And look at the 333. Only with the 333. You saw it. I know you've seen it. I know you've seen the 333. They tried to hide it, but it was there. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's keep it moving. Imagine if you learned how to make an extra. Look, I'm only using $1,400 to make $500. Everyone's like, oh, but Sam, you use 50 grand around. No. That's $1,400 at 20x leverage, $37 trade to make $479. You don't have to have huge stacks to make $500 a day, and $500 a day is a lot of money. You start making $500 a day, you're going to start killing it. You're going to be doing damage to your bank account. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be awesome. Buy whatever you want and save for retirement, investments, whatever you like. Today, I want to talk about getting from lower class to middle class, getting from middle class to high to becoming rich. How do you do that? $100,000 Bitcoin. Let's go, baby. Back to 100K, baby. They can't keep a good man down. Let's go. Let's go. I'm back to 100x. 100x my Bitcoin. I bought it at $1,000. I 100x my BTC. I've 100x 2 coins in my life, Safe Moon and Bitcoin. One's a piece of garbage, one's a piece of beauty. Unbelievable, right? Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Put the lemon in the water as I just did. Let's get that decalcified pineal. Get ourselves on another level. Keep pushing to the next, keep pushing. Just keep pushing, keep raising these stops. See, I got like 4 or 5 trades open at a time. And can we continue to 100,400, which is my target there? To the upside. I gave this flag perfectly to the trading group. Imagine if you had jumped on in. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Crushing it today. And again, the 1 hour above the Tutoring. I teach my students that is a beautiful entry right there. You just get in once we cross. Now we're gapping away for the 21. Eventually we're going to gap away. We're going to have to come back down at one point. That's telling me it's time. I got to start thinking about taking some profits at one point. And there's my high. There's my target. I'm pretty happy with that. Look at that. We got another 200 because look at that, 580 now. 589, 593. Let's go, baby. And it's about to hit my target exactly, perfectly to the limit here. Shout out to anyone that made gains with the lifer, baby. I love hitting it. I love getting gains, baby. Yeah. Sorry, bro. I'm drunk on gains right now. And they hit me off right there. They just got me on my stop, and I got paid, baby, paid. And I was just trying to go to 100,400. That was a beautiful move. I will take it. Shout out to anyone that took it. I could see this parabolic run. Last night, it looked like somewhat of a parabolic move back to the upside from 96,000 all the way back up to 100K. And they just wrecked the shorts, man. If you were shorting, you just got absolutely destroyed. Sorry. Thank you for your exit liquidity, though. Thank you for your exit liquidity. Dear shorts, I wrote a letter this morning. Dear shorts, thank you for your constant dedication to shorting. Without your constant dedication to shorting the market, I never would have made so many long gains. And I just want to say thank you so much for all the shorting you've done, because my channel has grown. My popularity has just gone through the roof, and it's because we short squeeze every single day. I want to say thank you to all the shorts in the world, everybody that shorts the market, because without you, I couldn't be so great. Thank you. I love you, shorts. The villainous laugh, right? Can we get all the way here to 100,496? That is going to look like a big area of liquidity, and all the way back to $101,000. I can't wait, baby. I can't wait. Shout out to all the beautiful people here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. And I don't mean to be pompous or rude. I'm just happy when things are going my way. Of course, you would be too. If you were live streaming, making thousands of dollars, your trades are hitting, everything going well for the trading group. People are paying $99 a month and they're loving it. They're getting paid to pay. They're getting paid to play, baby. Shout out to everybody here. And this thing looks like it's going to continue to keep ripping. I usually do sell early because I pay myself in the mix. But man, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing continues to squeeze these shorts to the upside. And what a massive call. I'm just taking it in. Like, what a call today. What a call. Shout out to anyone that jumped into. I also called the NASDAQ. I said the NASDAQ was going to bounce off a retest off the top of this trend line for a massive move. We gave you the call for the NASDAQ. The entry was right there at 20,843. This thing is booming to the upside. I see the NASDAQ headed up to a huge high of 25,121 if you're trading the NASDAQ. Shout out to my ES1 S&P future peoples. The S&P futures, same thing. I put out this. This one's more of a rising wedge, though. I see this going up parabolically to the upside, to the, boom, boom, boom. How about my Tesla call? I called Tesla way back when it was down here at 145. You can see it. And then we even made a cup and handle call here. It's not even here anymore. I guess I was playing around with Tesla the other day while I was on but we gave you this call here out of this flag before Tesla just absolutely ripped to the upside. Anyway, you can go back and see all those calls for Tesla. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for jumping on in and being a part of this amazing, butt-kicking, awesome live stream, man. $100,500 Bitcoin. They can't keep a good man down, baby. They can't keep a good man down, man. Satoshi Nakamoto knew what he was doing when he made that BTC, baby. And we are continuing to rip to the upside here at a massive, massive scale. Let's take a look at our macro technical analysis for Bitcoin. How has this changed the big picture for BTC? Shout out to anyone that made gains with me. I already made my daily gains. I'm super happy. I can check it off the list. Sammy has hit his daily goals for day trading. I'm a day trader, swing trader, and long-term holder. I day trade leverage every single day, basically. I take a few days off a month, but mainly I have probably 28 days a week. 28 days a week. 28 days a month, 86,400. 86,400. What is that? That's how many seconds you have in a day. What's the difference between a very wealthy person and someone that's not so wealthy? The amount of time, that prioritize their time. How they use that time. A wealthy person utilizes that time at a maximizing efficient level, right? Like today, I'm here live streaming in front of thousands of people so I can help 1,000 people at once. That's efficiency, okay? But it took me years to grow this channel. It took me years to get to that level. It took me years to get to this status. I had to put in the work. I had to go 1,000 days straight over and over and over again until somebody paid attention. And then I had to make the gains. And then I had to show up. And then I had to consistently be consistent. You are the answer to your own problems, my friends. You're the solution. You're the hero. You're the victim of all your own stories. You've got this. You've got this. Look, if you want to get in and you're FOMOing right now for this massive pump, and you wish you would ripped up for Bitcoin, don't worry. Eventually, this rally will slow down, maybe. And if we should come back to the 21-day moving average here on the 5-minute time frame. But what a massive move there! I mean, how many 5-minute green candles can you have in a row? The whole world decided it was time to get into BTC. What were you waiting for? 100,700 for Bitcoin, booming to the upside. All that Bitcoin I bought, remember? $50,000, $19,000 Bitcoin. I'm up $80,000 on my $19,000 Bitcoin buy, baby. We called the local bottom for Bitcoin and 15,000 with the bullish divergence. And I didn't short the market. We didn't panic sell. And again, maybe they dump us back down to 90K. Who knows, man? I'll take this one step, one day, one candle at a time, the way they're treating us. Who knows? Right? But when the market rips like this, we got to start looking at it in the smaller time frames. Look at the 1 minute just absolutely taking over. Just crushing it. The 1 minute time frame, just absolutely crushing it. This is awesome. I just want to see if we can get into a new trade here. I drove a golf cart today to my daughter's school. Hilarious. So ridiculous. Driving my daughter to school in a golf cart. Like, that's Florida life, man. I'm doing things I never thought possible. Doing things I never dreamed of. It's absurd. It's absolutely absurd. I love it. I love it. Florida, baby. I love you. You've changed my life forever. I'll never go back. I'll definitely live different places for like a month here and there, but man, Florida, you will always be my home. I will never leave. I love the education system here. There's a guy with a big old ratchet right outside my daughter's school. We didn't have that in Boston. They were like, oh, gun-free zone. Anyway, I feel safe here in Florida. I like what it is. I like how they do things here. I feel at home here in FLA, baby. So look, we want to see if this could make a bit of a flag, if the 21 can come up into price action, and we can execute another banger here to the upside. Remember, the 1 hour is above the 200 MA, suggesting we can get bigger moves here. And that gives you $102,000 BTC. So my profit, and I'm not saying I'm taking this trade. I set the trades up way before I even get into the trade. Very, very important. Shout out to the 2,400 people on the live. 400 likes. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. Yesterday, we had almost 2,000 likes. We had 3,800 people here on the live. Almost 4,000 people. The live was out of control. That dump had people freaking out. They were running to Google, trying to figure out what was going to happen to Bitcoin. And they came where? To the man. They came to the lifer. Because this is what we do every single day without a day off, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Fort Myers in the house. Shout out to Johnny Friedman. Shout out to Carlos Cherez. Shout out to Crypto King. Shout out to Johnny, Dave Roy, D-Gen Friend, and all the beautiful people here. D-Gen Friend, you got to love that. And so, look, if we can make this beautiful flag here, and we're going to wait for the 21 to come into price action, reset on the stochastics, we may get another run up here to 102,000. Why? Because the 1 hour is telling me that there's some love here. 100,000, 3332 could be the stop. That'd be a little tight. Like it might be a little lower like that. But we'll see. I gotta see. This could, I made both flags because I don't know if it's gonna bounce off this bottom trend or it's gonna make this falling trend, And wow, what a nice high. 100,785 for Bitcoin. Beautiful pump for BTC. Beautiful pump for Bitcoin. Baby Doge continuing to rip. That thing was just out of control. I don't know why. I got into it months ago. I have no idea why it ripped the way it did. Anyway, let's do our top-down analysis here for Bitcoin as things seem to cool down a little bit. And Turbo was going to fly. We told you Turbo was going to fly. Getting listed on Coinbase, it was only a matter of time. So could the weekly pull back all the way back here to 84,000? It's possible. It's definitely something that could happen if this weekly candle closes red. I just want to put things in. Right now, we're all euphoric. It's all, yeah. But let's take a deep breath. You know what I mean? And let's still realize, this candle could close red, and we could fall back down to the 21-day moving average. I'll tell you what, though. Let's break down what the weekly's doing right now. The weekly has not closed a candle in 4 weeks now below 97,200. That's a big deal. All right? That's going to be a big deal. So this weekly candle closed above 97.2. This one barely did it, but did it. This one did it. Now, we all wicked, right? They gave us opportunity. See these wicks? These were opportunities. This is for the people that didn't have fear in their heart, that believed in what they were believing in, were able to buy. If you had fear in your heart, you thought the whole market was crashing on you, you couldn't take advantage of this. And that's why I don't live in fear. It's a fake emotion acting real. That's why I believe in God. See, I know you don't believe me, and I know you think this is kind of some bait and switch. But God has a lot to do with how I do well in trading. The second I got closer to God, my trades went better. I was thankful for my smaller wins, and they created bigger gains. God showed me how to be humble. God taught me how to find the way. And you could say whatever you want. God and trading to me go hand in hand. Everyone's like, oh, but it's trading, it's DJing. You're talking about God. Come on. For me, everything I touch has something to do with God, no matter what it is. Okay, because God has such a piece of my life and God has brought me to such a beautiful place. I will preach God's name every single day of my life, and I will never stop. I'll never feel shameful for it. I will push the devil down. I will push my foot on the devil's neck. I will continue to press forward with the good nature of the human race, for we are all blessed for great destiny, each and every one of us. Everybody here is a miracle made by God. There is no one ever made like you. You are such a beautiful, unique thing. Think about how unique you are. There will never be another you in this entire universe. Your mom and dad will never be created, and they will never come together and make another you. I am the only me. That's my ability to sell. I can sell me because there's nothing else like me, baby. And there's a coin with one supply. That's you. That's you. You're the coin with one supply that everybody wants, man. You're the opportunity. You've got this. This is your time to shine. Make these gains in crypto. Go out into the world and change the world, man. This is it. You've got one life to live. You've got one chance to make it happen. Like my dad used to say to me, this ain't a dry run. My dad used to say, this ain't a dry run, Sam. Do you want to end up working at McDonald's? He used to say to me. That's what my dad used to say when I wasn't doing what I had to do. So let's take a look here at BTC and see what's happening to Bitcoin. Everybody needs a positive voice in their life. Everyone needs someone to lift them up. I don't care if you're already lifted up. It feels good when somebody lifts you up. I'm here to lift each and every one of you up, to believe in yourself. I didn't always believe in myself. I worked a night shift. I was depressed. I didn't always wear a suit. I didn't always have it like this. I made it like this, okay? I decided enough was enough. I wasn't going to play the victim anymore. I was going to play the hero. I was going to wear the Rollie. I was going to step out of the Bugatti. It was going to be me. It wasn't going to be somebody else. You too. You've got this. Forget me. This is about you. May God bless you. Let's keep it moving. And I'll stop my tangents here for the day, but I'm full of energy, love, light, and happiness, and I can't contain it, baby. It's inside of me. Let's go. If I could stop it, I would be like everybody else, but I'm not. I am different. And I love my uniqueness. And I don't give a dang what anybody thinks about me. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I love myself. I love each and every one of you. I live in love, positivity. Let's bring it. Let's break the house down today. I'm just feeling great. I can't stop the energy, and I don't care. God bless each and every one of you for being here. If you need me to chill, you need to bounce. See this guy chill? You need to bounce. Get this guy out of here. Get this guy out of here. I don't want anyone that says chill around me. Get him out. Get him out. Amen. God bless everybody here on the live. Let's keep it moving. So the weekly coming back down to the 21-day moving average seems more unlikely now. We would have to close a weekly candle below 97,200, and I just don't see that happening at the present moment in time. All right, we'll see what happens in 4 days and 9 hours. All right, we'll see what happens in 4 days and 9 hours. All right, let's get back into the 3-day chart. 3-day chart looking absolutely lovely with a bullish engulfing candle now. And I told you, man, the 3-day chart still looks good to me. And honestly, it's almost like breaking out today. Like it's on the verge of a breakout here to the upside. And we went over this last night. See, my trading group, they get a video update in the morning and at night. They got 2 video updates this morning explaining everything that I saw in depth. I'm up early, bird style, pushing it. I go to bed late. I work super hard. Someone talked about being humble in the group. I work so hard. I don't even, humble is part of it. Just work so hard that you know it's coming to you. You could be humble, but just work so hard that it's, if you're the hardest working guy on the field, you're getting the pass. You're scoring the touchdown. You're going to grind till you get it. It is what it is. Just make sure that no is not an answer to you. And it won't be. Period. Only see success, and that's all you'll receive. So I see this booming to the upside. If this continues, it is a little overbought on the RSI. We do have some bearish divvy, and this is bearish divergence too as well. But you could say there was the bearish div right there, and we dumped, and now we may actually be able to kind of, bounce around it. I'm all about support or resistance. Bullish divergence is strong. Bearish divergence is strong, but it's the support or resistance. That weekly support at 97.2, very, very strong. All right, we've got to go below it now, and now we're back up in the gains here in 100,000. So, we're sitting at 100,331, everybody. And remember, we're watching to see if this next flag will play out here on the perpetual. I bought a bunch of new things in the trading group on that dip. I told my trading group what I bought. You might want to know. Tomorrow night, I'm going to do a weekly screen share where I share my entire portfolio, go over everything that I bought and sold, what I added, what I did. I usually don't sell much, but every once in a while I do take some profits here and there, and you'll know what I was doing. So we could tell when the rally slows down. How do I know when rallies slow down? Because they're 21 gaps away from price action. I've been using the 5 minute a lot recently just because it's a little slower than the 1 minute for my newer students, and it's on most of the exchanges because I was a 7 minute guy for a while. It's sad. I miss my 7. But the 5 minutes good enough when you're in a bull market because you have enough coming at you. The 7's when we really need to be super, super surgical. I use the 7. So remember, we're looking for 2 things. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. This could make a downward trending flag or an upward trending flag. We'll know in the next 2 to 3 candles. That's what I love about it. In 15 minutes, this will make 3 candles. Either 3 candles will trend down or 3 candles will trend sideways. If it trends sideways, it gives us a higher probability that the sideways flag is forming, and then that actually has a high probability because in of itself, that shape has a probability, okay? So I want to let you know where we are in the small time frame while I jump back into the top-down analysis for Bitcoin, because I don't want you to be like, wait, what's happening? Am I missing out? Right now, no. We're pretty flat. We're going to make a flag here and get ready for our next bigger move or a pullback. We'll see what happens. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I have no idea where Bitcoin's going to go. I just track it accurately every single day because I'm here every day. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how that works. I don't know where it's going, but I'm accurate. But you're accurate when you don't know where it's going. See, the second you tell yourself where it's going, you're done. You're cooked. Let's get that lemon into the water. That pineal gland, baby. Big sip of water. And man, my energy is at its apogee, actually and factually, increasing daily rapidly. That's it, baby. So the daily, look at it's oversold in the stochastics after a bullish divergence. And there's a low, there's a high, there's a higher low. I mean, that's a higher low in the set. Almost a bit of a double bottom, as you can see, in a massive move today and from last night. And I could see it, baby. I could see it. I was able to call this move, and I even said, we'll bounce back. Now we're back inside the pattern too, which is great. So I was really adamant about saying, we lost the pattern. And so fine, yeah, we did. Now we're back inside. So for me, I see this as the pattern. That was the trend line. We lost it. Looked like we were going to bearish retest it. They made it look so bearish. They did a bear trap. They trapped the bears so nicely right there and flipped it right back to the upside, just like they trapped the bulls right there. They trapped the bulls and the bears on this candle. And again, if you're in my trading group, you didn't get massively liquidated. We talked about it. We went over all this stuff. I could see the pullback happening. I told everyone the night before to chill on the leverage. And next thing you know, 500 million was liquidated. So the daily looks like it's going to continue to go to the upside. I like what I'm seeing. We're back inside the trend line. All is well. That ends well. So far, so good for Bitcoin. 22 looking good. 12-hour looking good. Riga, love you. You're the best. Taking care of your community. I greatly appreciate you. Shout out to Blockchain Poodles, man. I love you, brother. We want the best and brightest, the hardest. We want the greatest people here. We don't want mediocre people. We don't want low energy. We don't want people to hate. We don't want people that point fingers at other people. We don't want those people. We want the amazing people here. And again, that's it. Your ENA USD call was cooked. I know, baby. My ENA was just bang, bang. We told you Turbo was going to pump hard for the last 3 weeks, man. Don't come in here and start saying Turbo. We already told you Turbo was hot. We told you Turbo was going to be hot. We said it was going to get listed on Coinbase. You knew this. You knew this. You knew this. We gave it to you. All right. Look, this almost has cup and handle vibes, and this has a falling wedge breakout with a measured move. Walk the plank of the measured move to $109,460. That's where we could be headed here on the 8-hour time frame. The 8-hour looks absolutely beautiful. MACD about to cross, lack of bearish momentum. RSI below the dotted line, curving up. Stochastics RSI below the dotted line, curving up. RSI about to cross the medium line, or it just has crossed the medium line. Yes, I mean, that's a bullish sign when you get that cross right there. That's like a golden cross. Look at right there, we had a huge pump right there and right there. See, when we cross that line, good things there for BTC. So I like what I'm seeing here on the 8-hour time frame. Bullish engulfing close last night, followed up by a big, massive candle to the upside. What we're doing is we're waiting to see what kind of flag is going to be made on the smaller time frame. So I give you the weekly all the way down to the 1 minute. Nobody else gives it to you like this. The sauce, baby, the sauce. Let's get now into the 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour looking good, pushing to the upside. But let's always have a duality here. All right, what's the bullish and the bearish scenario? I never want to stick. So here's the deal. I see this as a rising wedge. It broke out with a fake out. It broke back inside. It fell down. It broke down. It broke back inside. So this is what I see. And I have this flag here right on the 8-hour time frame. So this could definitely continue. So let's go over the scenarios that I see happening. This is like playing chess. Now we're looking at the chess opponent. We don't know. The chess opponent is Bitcoin. I'm playing against the opponent. I don't know what my opponent's going to do. Right? If I tell myself what the chess player is going to do, and I play on that, I'm going to get wrecked. What if he doesn't do that and then I'm out? I have to have a bunch of different ideas. All right. Someone wrote, Bitcoin is listed on Coinbase. Yeah, I think so. My only regret in life is not finding you many, many years ago. This is the place to be. Thank you for all you do. Shout out to Sham. Shout out to S-Bomb. We love you, brother. Yeah. So the idea here is this. We look at both scenarios. And we want to see what can the chess player do? What are the options this chess player has? Okay. Now, one is that this chess player could get rejected. You're like, what? Bitcoin could get rejected right here. Look, we do have a resistance for Bitcoin, clearly, at, let's say, 101,005. You know, psychological. Some candles went right to there. Yeah, 1015. So you go to 101,500. Bang, right? Super up since your call, Sammy. Let's go, baby. The whole market's going to rip, man. Once I see Bitcoin's going to reverse, every flag I put out has a 90% chance of pumping because the market will reverse with Bitcoin. Okay? So nice candle on the 4-hour time frame, getting a little overbought, but still continuation. Right? We double bottom there, never got too close, and tight moving averages. Whenever the 4-hour moving averages are this tight, we have a massive move to the upside, specifically in an uptrend. Look, the 200 can be lagging outside, but look, the moving averages got really tight right there. Big pump for the 4-hour. Moving averages got real tight right here. Big pump for the 4-hour. Moving averages got really tight right there. Big pump for the 4-hour. Moving averages got really tight right there. Huge pump for the 4-hour. And look where we are right now. My goodness. Moving averages are really tight on the 4-hour. I tell you what, that's some good cooking. That's going to be some good price action to the upside, my friend. So I see a big move here to the upside for Bitcoin. It lost the flag up here, got back inside, lost the flag up here, got back inside the real trend. You got to understand where the real trend is. They tried to bearishly retested it. We didn't buy it. Why? Because I traded the 200 MA on the 5-minute time frame, and I didn't stare at the bigger. So if you were staring at the bigger, you might have shorted that. We didn't short. All night last night, I was long. I called the long. We made massive gains. I have the proof of it. I have the trade that I made there. I have the trade this morning. No BS, man. Don't join a trading group if they don't show you that they hit it more consistently than they don't. All right? Put me to the test, man. Put me to the wire. Put me on the wall, man. You know? So 4 hours still looks like it could continue. The 1 hour. Now, the 1 hour is a little overbought now. Ripped above the 200 MA, but away from the 21-day moving average. This tells me that we may have a little bit of, we may pump up a little bit more. Something may happen, but it tells me that there's got to be maybe something like this going on. We got to come back to that 21-day moving average. Now, the smaller time frames may push through. I'll watch the 1 minute because you never know. And we may just kind of pump like this and drag the 21 with us. That can happen, but you don't really spend more than, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you got close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6 to 10 hours away from the 21, and you're eventually going to come back on the 1 hour. The 1 hour does not spend, you can test it, does not like to spend more than about 6 to 10 hours away and then eventually comes back. 15 at the very most, So, we could have a continuation, and that's why we're going to watch the 1 minute time frame here and see how this flag continues. This flag looks good. When this touches the 21 and we reset, it could be definitely a continuation here. So all the time frames look good. The daily looks good. The 4 hour looks good. The 8 hour looks good. The 12 hour, the 22, they all look bullish for a continuation. The only time frame that looks a little stress worthy is the 1 hour. It's a little overbought, right? So the smaller time frames may continue to make flags and push us right through. And I've seen this. So, and how do I know all this? Because I've back tested it all and I've seen it. I've seen the 1 minute, I've seen the 1 hour pump dump us. All right, and we have to pay attention. I've seen the 1 minute continue to pump and press the 1 hour, and I've seen the 1 hour flags continue to pump all day long, or at least for another 4 to 5 hours until we've had to come back down. I've seen it. So I don't go, this isn't something I didn't watch a video. I did have mentors and I did watch a video, but I have the years of evidence and the experience. Wisdom is intelligence and experience. That's what wisdom is. You can't even have wisdom. You can be one of the smartest people in the world, but you can't have wisdom without experience. Wisdom is intelligence with experience. That's why old people got wisdom and we don't have it yet. Like, I don't have the wisdom of 70-year-old guys got. That's why you're 21. You're watching me. I'm 42. I got more wisdom than you. I've lived thousands of more days than you have. I've seen 1,000 more calls than you have. That's why you're here on this channel. And for the older guys older than me, maybe you haven't traded as much as me. And maybe you just love the show. I know guys that mentor me that are part of the trading group. They teach me things. They show me the way. I don't know it all. I never been a know-it-all. Never say I was. I'm good at one thing, trading. I do one thing good every single day, trading. That's it. Everything else, I've lost the ability to do because all I do is trade every single day. And I live stream, right? But it all goes hand in hand. I jumped into TMI because of you. I just think I don't see how it couldn't do damage, really. I really don't. Yeah. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I live in love. I followed my dreams to do this channel. I said, I want to go after what makes me passionate, what makes me run. I said, but that doesn't pay the bills. Everyone has to go get a job, Sam. No one gets to do what they love. I told my dad I want to do what I love. My dad told me, yeah, that's a good dream. I said, but that's how it should be, though. And I started listening to Jim Rohn, and I said, but we live in our reality, Dad. I can create any reality I want. And my dad would roll his eyes and look at me kind of funny. And I'd be like, but why? Like, why is that funny, Dad? You know? God bless you all for being here. Got 3 beautiful daughters. I got a lovely wife. My wife is amazing. I got a lovely family. Be a family man, please. We need more family men in this world. The nuclear family creates the world. Good soldiers come from good fathers, right? Good girls come from good fathers and good mothers. And then good kids are raised by good fathers and good mothers, aren't they? And that creates a good family. And then there's less people out in the street doing crazy stuff, thinking that they're this and that. Who knows what's going on these days? Broken homes and broken families create broken people. I'm a firm believer that if you become, so we need more strong men in this world that don't chase after women, that are truthful to their wives, that create a family lifestyle, that are truthful to their daughters. You can't be a good father if you're running after women behind your wife's back. Let's be honest here. You know, and again, I don't want to go on a tangent, but be a family man. I'm a family man, and I approve this message. All right? It's okay to be a family man, everyone. They try to make you feel like it's not okay anymore. It's okay. It's okay. We love you. All right? Set a good example for the youth. They have all this other stuff to look at. P. Diddy was their example for a long time on TV. That's who they told us was good. That's who the politicians were shaking hands with. Obama hanging out with P. Diddy all day. I'm just saying. They are hanging out. Like, these are the people that we were supposed to respect and love. Society was off, man, and it was obvious. There was something going on. Anyway, let's see if we can continue. I'm about to jump on into this flag here. 100,336. And let's look at 99752 here for BTC, right? And look, we already made $1,000. We could risk 300 for another 1,200. No reason why we can't. Let's see if this could continue. It may actually start to rip soon. I'd like it closer to the 21-day moving average, though, in my personal opinion. Yeah. Exactly. 100%. We know the facts. We know the truth. We don't hide from the truth. All right. Not here on this channel. So, you know, I'm getting some mixed signals. The 1 minute could win. The 1 hour could win. But these are the 2 time frames we definitely know are going to teach us what's likely going to happen today in price action. Wouldn't be surprised if we get one more kind of crazy run up, maybe to 102 something, and then that's where we got to get a nasty pullback. But there will be a pullback. Bitcoin's bigger now, so it goes up by 2,000, runs back down by 2,000, goes up by 5,000, dumps by 1,500. The moves are bigger than they used to be now for Bitcoin. A skinny tide tends to float around sometimes. Stay in your place over it. No. So you see what we're looking at here for Bitcoin, and we do super chats too. We're going to get into your super chats and deep dives, and we're going to show you guys what's happening. All right. So that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. I may jump into a long, so I kind of have to see what's happening here. Wow, 100,005, man. Makes me want to FOMO in right now, but that 1 hour away for the 21 tells me I may have to be careful. And if it pumps up to 103 and I miss it, so be it. You know, you can't FOMO. You just got to be happy that you won today. Like, if your account's up, because you could chase and then lose tons of money. So you got to focus on your account, not on the, you know, because many times as a beginner, I've done it. I chased, and I shouldn't have been chasing. You know what I mean? And I did great that day. And then I was like, but I have to get to 103. So I doubled up and tripled up. And then when it slipped up around here and didn't do perfect, I then lost a lot of the gains for the day. So I've been through it all. Remember, an expert is simply someone that that makes every mistake in a narrow field. That's all. That's all. Love you, Sean. Love my whole team, man. Love everybody, man. Christmas bonuses. I'm giving Christmas bonuses out. It's feeling great. Everyone's happy. My entire, you know, everyone on the crew is happy. We're doing well. My wife is happy. My kids are happy. It's a beautiful time of year. There's no reason not to be happy here, baby, and to be excited. We have so much opportunity coming our way. We have so much opportunity coming our way. All right. So I'm going to wait on this flag here as the 21 comes on in. It could pump out of nowhere and I could miss it. It could happen. I know that, but it's rare. Usually my system works pretty well for me, and that's why I have a system. Okay. So I'm going to jump into the super chats, but I don't want to miss out here. So, you know, we'll keep these both privy. And everybody knows exactly what I see for Bitcoin, right? No, there's no kind of like, we're not sure what he was saying. There's no miscommunication here. I'm watching this 1 minute flag in the 21. We're watching the 1 hour flag in the 21. Kind of, see how this is exactly this? This is that 1 minute is a microcosm of this 1 hour. This is my system in a nutshell. And then we see the 21 cross, you know? So boom, boom, boom. That's been my problem. I make good gains, but then I chase and I give it all back. Lessons on lessons I'm learning daily, journaling to not continue making my mistakes. J Soul, do yourself a favor. Say for the next week, I'm going to make 2 trades every day and walk away. It's going to be hard because there's going to be days we're going to see the market keep going and you're going to want to pull back. Just stick to it, just for 1 week. Just see, whenever I tell someone to make a big change, I ask them just to see if you can do it for 4 days. That way it's a relief. It's not a big deal. It's not a huge change. You're just trying something out for 3 days. J Soul, for 3 days, see if you can make 2 trades, man. And don't trade again for the rest of the day. Listen to Master Frank. He tries to tell you guys this every day. He says 2 trades, 3 trades. You're done. He said, if you don't get your model, you walk away, man. He's trying to tell you, stop letting your emotions give it back. That's what Master Friend is for. That's what the mentorship is for. And, you know, we have an extra mentorship inside of the trading group by Master Friend. And, you know, once we got all the Black Friday stuff out of the way, we're going to go hard. Check out my buddy Master Friend, man. He's dedicated himself to me and my group. Really has. An honorable man. And I don't put my name on for anyone, man. I really don't. Because I work so hard for my reputation, I don't use it for anybody, but I'll use it for this man. He's a good man. All right, we will go to war together, man. And he will teach you the ins and outs of trading leverage at a high level. He'll be on you for once. You'll actually have to be responsible if you want to hang out with Master Friend. Hit the QR code and find out more. It's an extra $300 inside the trading group, but it's a one-time fee. And most people say they never regret taking it. All right, you just gain a little more knowledge about London, Asia. You'll know more. It's okay to know more. It's okay to educate yourself. Knowledge is not free. You do have to pay for it. College charges a lot of money. We charge way less for something that I believe can make you way more. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Shout out to Master Friend. Shout out to my whole team. And shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's get back into this stream. Let's get back into what makes you move. Let's find these gains, these fat, juicy gains, baby. Every single day. Tesla moving, everything moving. We're going to take a look at the DXY. And I showed you, I made a call for the NASDAQ. I made a call for the S&P. I'm not just a crypto guy. I can trade any market. I call Tesla. All right? We're in Mara. Like, we do it, man. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. All right? Please get yourself a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. If we're super bullish and there's a lot of short squeeze, and this 1 minute flag will play out pretty nicely. Why do I have it if I'm not in it? I set up the trade before I'm in it. So look, I already have the trade set up. So if this actually starts to fill out and start to look good and the probabilities raise in the next 5 to 10 minutes, I can just effortlessly pull the trigger and get into the trade without thinking about it. I have the trade already set up. It took me years to develop this type of system and to figure it out and how to trade the small time frames. But I got there, and you can get there too. You think I was able to do this out of nowhere? You think my first week I was on the 1 minute projecting before it happened? No way. Come on. This came with a long line of hours and hours and hours and hours of practicing and pushing. Father of 4 kids here, 42, just like you. Thanks a lot, brother. Learned a lot from you. And I'm on your 99. I'm a Boilermaker by trade. 1 year trading Bitcoin for me. Thank you for the education. Shout out to Matt Viano. Matt, I love you. And I love your whole family, man. I hope well. I just wished well for you and your 4 kids, man. That's the American dream, Matty. I love you, brother. Matty V out there, baby. Everyone, Matty V. And he's giving his money, man. Canadian even, giving his money. And you know, that will come back to you tenfold when you give, brother. That will come back to you tenfold when you give. All right. All right, let's get into the fun stuff now. Bitcoin looking like it. And if Bitcoin flags and pumps, all the altcoins are going to pump too. And back above 100K makes everyone be like, oh, I'll pile back into these altcoins. I don't mind. You know, and I honestly was buying a lot of alts. And even on that dip when things weren't great, I said, man, I got to use this dip to get in. So we did our top-down analysis for Bitcoin. I showed you how I gave you guys gains last night in the trading group if you were in there. I took profits on another trade in front of you. I paid the trader. I did a bunch of things today that are great examples of how to trade well and what to do. All right, we stuck to our script. We had a system before we got in. We nailed the system. We used it. We continued to grind, and it's just a beautiful day. We know where we're going on the bigger time frame. And we kind of have a pretty good idea of what we're doing right now when it comes to BTC, right? So just before we kind of cap off and dip into the alt world, I just want to make sure we're all set. That speech was amazing about being a family man, and it builds better societies, and it touched my heart. Not chasing these sick minds, running our entertainment industry. You're an amazing person, Sam. Shout out to Hank Solman. You can see that we're in the age of Aquarius. In the age of Aquarius, it's the change. He says, God says, lift the water and let the water fall, right? He's telling you that all will be revealed during the age of Aquarius. I'm just telling you, it's prophetic, it's there. And so this is why we saw when it all started, when the first thing started with Harvey Weinstein. That was it. It was like 5-8 years ago, remember? And then things slowly started to trickle in from there. That was the beginning. And now we're just starting to see anyone who's ever been doing the dirt, they're being revealed. It's all being revealed. Can't you see? The underground tunnels, they're shedding light. It's all being revealed. Everything. Even the little, I can't even say it because it's so crazy, but even the mouse. So it just, you know what I mean? Unbelievable times to be alive right now. If you can't see that this was a spiritual battle in the last 4 years between good and evil, I don't know what to tell you. And it looked like cryptocurrency, God made the people that were in crypto, like it helped a lot of the good people. Cryptocurrency helped a lot of good people. It really did. I saw so many good people make gains in crypto, man. People that believed in God, people that were humble, people that cared about themselves. We may make this live trade right here. This thing is looking cookie. It's looking pretty sweet right here, up to 103.3. Again, if I risk 3, I'm only risking 3 of the 1,000 I made. So it's okay. I still don't want to give the 3 back, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I don't like how far we are, but that 1 hour is kind of pushing. And the 21 just crossed the smooth moving average. And it could be just another massive short squeeze. If we do it, it's going to be a short squeeze, and then it's going to be a dump. Because we're just, the more you gap away from that 21, the more you realize you're you know. And I'm hesitant. Just about to hit 6 figures. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Shout out to Randall Dance. God bless you, brother. Bitcoin is definitely going to 150K next year. Anything is possible. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm reading that super chat. Yo, PINO just continues to rip. And I jumped in. I didn't realize you did get you, whoever you are that got me into PINO. I bought the PINO. I did buy the PINO. So I'm up. So God bless you. Thank you. You got me to buy PINO. I made 2 big buys too recently in the last few days. And I'll give those to the trading group too. One thing I'll talk about that I think is interesting is ALCH. I did buy it yesterday. It's Alchemy AI. And this coin too, Morph AI, looks pretty interesting. These are possible. Morph AI could 100x for sure. It could go to 0, but it could 100x. I looked at this yesterday and it just told me there was something about it. Something about it. And I got it in on this flag right here last night. I said, man, this thing could boom. And it pumped. It pumped beautifully, right? And so, from 8 cents all the way up to about, 18 cents? $121 million market cap? I don't know. I can't explain it, but there's something about this. It's Alchemist AI. Just getting started. Very small market cap. This thing could do some damage. It could do some damage. Anyway, I bought it. We'll see what happens. All right. God bless you and your family. Check ME. Magic Eden token. Yeah. And let's take a look at the fan funding and all the beautiful super chats here. God bless you all for being here. $78 in chat revenue. You people are amazing. 799 likes, everyone. If you hit the like button, more people are going to know about your own cryptocurrency. Say you're holding, let's just say you're holding PINO Unsold. If I talk about PINO Unsold, don't you think more people might buy the thing? If you hit the like button, more people get sent here from Google. So more people would see PINO Unsold. So if you don't hit the like button, it means you don't care about your own gains. That's what it means. It means you don't care about your own portfolio. If you disliked me and you didn't even like me, but you watched the channel anyway, it would still help you to hit the like button. I'm just telling you, it's about you more than it is about me. If you hit that like button, let's get into it. That's why it just should be 3,000 likes here. Everybody here should hit that like button. If you're not hitting the like button, you're basically living in a state of disease because your mind thinks that it's okay not to hit my like because you think it's not benefiting you, but it is. But you're like, but I don't want to give him the like. But it's not about me. I can pass away. There's 100 channels that as long as you go to the channels and you hit the like button for crypto, that's going to be positive for cryptocurrency. It's not about me. It's about this entire space. Understand that, please, and hit that like button for yourself, for your very self. All right. Can you go over Bitcoin, please? Thank you. Shout out to Master Friend. You're so funny, man. Good morning, Sam. Stay blessed. Can you look at Jesus coin, please? We'll take a look at Jesus. You guys have been pushing this Jesus coin on me for like months now. And I won't budge. I won't buy it. I'm not into it. I have mixed feelings about it. But, you know, again, it does tell more people about Jesus, right? So I guess it can't be the worst thing in the world. But, man, they ran it up. They ran it up, ran it down, you know. It's been pumped and dumped a few times. It isn't a cup and handle. Could it continue back to the upside? Very well made. 21 million, though, after being out this long. It can't even get a peanut, you know. So I don't know, man. I love Jesus. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to ever downplay that. Jesus is the life and the way for sure. But I don't know, man. I've never been a huge fan of the Jesus coin. I'm so sorry. It just never was my thing. I feel a little strange using God's name, you know, or God, not, you know, Jesus' name. Anyway, we talked about this ripping to the upside. I thought it could rip. It's up 90% now. Look at that. Overnight it ripped, and now it's in a bit of a flag here. This is one of the smallest, most premier memes on XRP. It's got a $10 million market cap. You may be looking at 100x here on XRP in the meme section. I see another 78% gains coming out of this flag to the upside. If you took the call last night, you're in gains. I put this out to the trading group. Bang, bang, bang. Look at that. And Sean, you can grab that 100% there. Let me grab that for you. But yeah, PHNIX, again, no brainer. XRP's hot. XRP becomes the bomb, the best. Everyone likes it. And then what happens? Well, and then we have memes are already hot. We know memes are hot. And so there's a meme on XRP. And then you look for the one with the small market cap that's getting some buzz. And everyone who's a nerd says, oh, I got the good one. I'm smart. I got this one. I got that one. And then the speculation continues. This could definitely get to a $100 million market cap. I could see a 10x coming out of this thing. And if you got in very early, you already did a 15x or something like that. So we started looking at it. I knew about it somewhere down here, but didn't take it fully seriously till it kind of dumped. And then I like to buy things on the dip. I don't like to buy things on the rip. So I saw it down here and said, man, that looks pretty good. I didn't own any. I didn't buy any. All right. There was so many things I wanted to buy. I didn't have a chance, but it looks interesting to me. I like what I'm seeing there. All right. Load my tokens. Where's the ETH though? Like, where's the actual ETH? You know what I mean? Like, I got base I. Like, where's the ETH? IBY? No, I don't even know what that is. Sushi Swap, LFI. I'll cancel because you never know. I don't know what it is, but I don't want to add it if I've never seen it. Usually there's ETH right at the top. I mean, I'm sure there's ETH in here, but, you know, it's just funny. Anyway, so that's a hot one right there, PHNIX. And that's an XRP meme. And you may be getting in at 100x here, possibly. This is why this channel is amazing, man. We identify some of the greatest opportunities on all chains. You know, you would have to go and watch a guy, and he'd sit there and tell you his top 5 memes. It'll be a 10-minute video, and he'd sit there and go through all this stuff. Or you can come to my live stream and just hit the timestamps at the bottom of the video, get everything you need, and move on. You know what I'm saying? We're able to service people better than almost any other channel in that way because I thought about it. And I said, I'm going to do it differently than everybody else does it. Can you look around GHOAD on MEMESAI, please? It's the first KRC20, but I see a giant cup and handle. But like your expert TA, let's take a look at GHOAD. GHOAD's been hot. I got to give it to you. GHOAD's been hot. It's got a really good community. All right. It's went through the challenges and the ups and downs. All right. Oh yeah, it's a KRC20 meme. The only thing is, where can I chart those? I always have a problem charting those. GHOAD might have made it to MEMESAI. It might have. Yeah, it did. Look at that. You know, MEMESAI's the bomb, the best. They got it all. They got everything. All right, let's take a look at GHOAD here on the 8-hour time frame. So yeah, it's in a massive cup and handle. Same thing I'm seeing. Yeah, same. You know, and then you got to, you know, pull your fib wick to wick there. From that low wick to the top. And you can see you're at the 786 Fibonacci retracement. Now, it could go to 0. It's a meme. You have to, you know, funny. It's almost like utility project could go to 0 before a meme now. It's kind of weird, right? It's strange, but, you know, I do see it could reverse back to the upside. You would have to really believe in the community and the project. I don't, personally. I don't think I would be able to buy down there. I think I'd buy FWOG before I buy GHOAD, but they're both pretty great. And I could see it pumping. And a lot of these frog memes really tend to move with the herd, so it says it can go for gains. I don't know though, you know, but that is where you would buy an asset where it's extremely undervalued. You're not chasing an overvalued asset at all. So, I mean, that's beautiful. You can't beat that. I freaking love you. You're the best. Taking care of your community. God bless you, man. Thank you. Could you look at GHOAD on XC, please? Yeah, and he already told me where it was, and I didn't read the super chat. Bitcoin listed on Coinbase. Yes. I'm wondering why he's that. I absolutely love your vibe. Thank you for lifting up divine spirit, unconditional love, forgiveness, and truthfulness, bro. Please check NATIX Network. Shout out to Robin Gray. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at NATIX. The NATIX Network here on MEXC. NATIX ripping to the upside. I saw it in a flag right there too at about 001. NATIX just completely taking over. What is NATIX? What does it do? Let's deep dive NATIX so people know what the heck we're talking about here. NATIX. The NATIX Network. A $27 million market cap. It at 0017114. And it has a circulating supply of 16 billion. It only has about a tenth of the supply out. It has a sole address. Okay. It's a network is building an open geospatial intelligence network using their proprietary AI Internet of Cameras. Their flagship product Drive and use, yeah, so it's you drive around and map out. So it's basically like a Google Maps, but it's a decentralized Google Maps. NATIX. Actually, we did look at this before. I remember finding it a while back. Now, remember, we talk about when coins get above their daily 200 MA. If you don't have a daily 200 MA, keep going back till you find the biggest time frame in here. And so you did what is a flag above the 200. And this is what Nosana's in right now. That's why I love Nosana. That's why I'm telling you Nosana's likely going to rip to the upside in a major way. And so this just got started. There's your 21. This thing's ripping. Look at it. The 22-hour has a lot of continuation. So I go to my 1 hour, and just like Bitcoin, you know, you kind of flag this out. If that flags out, you get into NATIX. You know, again, if it flags out, but if it flags out, I would be getting in. That's my system. The stochastics could maybe bend here or come down and bend, and then boom, and you know that you have the 1 hour in your favor, and bang, right? Usually you can do like 3 or 4 1 hour flags inside of a 1 hour pump. And you can even back test that. You could look at all the 1 hour pumps in your life and see how many flags the 1 hour made. And then it could give you more confidence to trade 1 hour flags, depending. And then you know when you're on your third or fourth flag, you're towards the end of the run in the 1 hour of the daily pump. Does that make sense? I hope I'm like connecting some dots for you guys. I'm trying to teach over teaching. I'm trying to triple teach, quadruple teach. Like I want to fill you with so much information in these 2 hours that when you go to bed tonight, it's still replaying in your mind. You're like, what did Sam? Oh yeah. And then you're going to do something like, that's what he said. Your subconscious mind's going to connect the dots and you're going to be like, what the? Oh my God, I love this guy. I know what he was saying now. He was telling me. So JASMY made a beautiful move to 5.8, almost 6 cents. Then it found its beautiful bottom here at 3.8. Awesome. Looks a lot like that bottom we had back in the day, right? Where we kind of remember that bigger bottom on the daily. See this, like, see how he came up? It looks, that one looks, see we had this? Looks very similar on the 1 hour, right? They look pretty similar. It's funny, huh? Microcosms of each other there. JASMY looks to have found a nice support zone here. And it can, what I love about Bitcoin dumps is it lets you find out where your altcoin really wants to hold. Because Bitcoin dump is the biggest turmoil and pain your alt's going to go through. So if the dumps are hard and coming at you, and thank you so much for that super chat. Look at the balls hit the jar. Boom! Oh wow, it wasn't as explosive as normal, but wow, thank you for moving the balls in the jar there. Remember, if you do super chat, the balls move in the jar. We appreciate that widget. We worked really hard to set that stuff up and get it going. It's not easy. It's complicated. God bless you all. Thank you for being here. There's some nuances. You can't sign in, then you sign in, then you set it up, then it's not linked, then it is linked. How do you link it if you're not signed in? Once you sign in, it takes over, but you need... There's a lot going on. Can we get above the 200 MA here on JASMY? The second we do that, on the 1 hour time frame, we are gone. I see a bit of like an Adam and Eve double bottom there that looks so bullish. Bitcoin continues, we continue. All right. Oh, look at this. So Bitcoin ripped. Then it dipped. But it still, look, this flag looks ready. It's getting closer and closer for a parabolic move. Looks to me like the parabola is beginning to form for Bitcoin. Again, I don't want to pull the gun. Yeah, there's some bearish divvy there, though. Look at this. There's some strong bearish divergence that could tell me that, hey, maybe this ain't so cool. Maybe we're going to get, maybe 105 is going to be resistance here. And we have a bit of a double top here for Bitcoin. at 100,005. Or actually, it's even higher than that. It's like 100,008. It's on the eights. The eights are always the key. The eights, baby. The eights. But look, we've watched this flag now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 5-minute candles. 50 minutes now. It's patience, people. Everyone thinks that trading is bang, bang, bang. They think of the stock market and the screaming and the yelling. No, no, no. It's patience. So much patience goes into trading. So much patience goes into trading, okay? You don't get paid just overnight. You don't get paid by accident. You get paid because you work so hard for that money. All right? Just like in everything in life. People think because we sit in front of computers, we don't take out the trash, we don't drive a bus, we don't drive Uber, that we don't work. We work our butt off, man. My mind, at the end of the day, I am cooked. I've used my mind for so many things. All right? There's definitely opportunity cost with everything. My eyes have been burned out from looking at the charts a little bit. All right? So I see JASMY making gains. I believe this is one of your last times to accumulate JASMY before it continues to rip to 77. I'm in JASMY heavy right now, and we're up big. Shout out to anyone that jumped into JASMY when I did, man, in the bear market, and when we were buying that thing when no one cared about it. And blessings on blessings. Just about to hit 6 figures. Thank you, Jesus. God bless you. PINO on Sol continues to take names and kick butt. And look at this. PHNIX on XRP. Looks like it's about to rip. Again, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor, but that looks like it's going to rip for 39% gains. Thing looks good. And you can even put it in 2 flags because you could almost put it in the bigger flag here. And it's in a big flag, something like this. That could continue further to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for PHNIX. I just, I want to bring it up again just so you don't forget. XRP memes, baby. We're all over it. We knew BRC20 when it was early. We found ORDI when it was $5, went to 60. PINO continuing to take names, and I just can't believe it. We put it in that flag. We showed you PINO when it was in this Adam and Eve double bottom, when it was just coming up on the right side there. And now look at PINO up for 300% gains from when we first put it out, or 200% you could say, since December 3rd. So the market dumped, things were out of control. But we got PINO and we continue to make gains. And you'd be like, you don't have PINO, Sam. You didn't buy no PINO. But I did though, but I did. Market cap is still very small too. Market cap is still small, but I got some PINO in there. I bought some Alchemist AI this morning. There's my PINO right there, up 260 on the day. There's my crazy little meme portfolio. I got some Suki, some Real World AI, some Slurf. I got some Free Zeus. I got Jin and the Cat. Hasn't done a dang thing. Lonely Cat, Analos, that did nothing. Hero was the horrible. Steve, we'll do it. I love you, Steve, but what did you do to us? That was a lot of money at one point. Wrapped with peanut. Come on, man. Just a chill bowl. These are fake. They give you random, cat with hat. I didn't buy all this stuff, I promise. I swear I didn't. PINO on Sol up 200% from the Adam and Eve double bottom. Absolutely beautiful. It will pull back again, but this thing is just absolutely ripping and doing really good, man. Shout out to the PINO people and the people that put me on to PINO. You're awesome. God bless you all. That's why I love this stream. This stream pays me. I show up every day and you guys give me the hottest coins. The super chats give us the hottest coins. We never miss because I'm live every day. That's why I can't miss a day. If I miss a day, what will happen? We'll miss. We got Chill Guy here, a $10 million market cap. We found Peanut before it was ripping. We did. I'm telling you, I put Fred out here before it ripped. We found coins early because it's like we do. Like, look at all the stuff we're finding here on XRP. We dig deep every day here on this channel, and we somehow, all the information comes to us. This is why this is the best channel to be at every single day. 2 hours of your day, you're going to get so much information. You're going to know so much. It's going to be awesome. Let's take a look at Magic Eden. Stop talking about how much we give you and give it to you. All right? Let's take a look at ME, USDT here. Magic Eden on KuCoin, Tether, OKX, KuCoin, Binance. I'll look at it on Binance, the big boy. So, of course, it had that, like, run up and run down. We always see that. And now, how much does it cost right now? It's $5 a coin. Pretty awesome. I think I have some Magic Eden, actually. At one point, it was $7.98, $7.91 there, too. Came up and came back down. This chart doesn't look amazing. We could look at it on the decentralized exchanges, too. If Magic Eden comes up, there it is for Sol. It might not be the one. Yeah. But someone definitely copied it real quick. Oh, no, it's actually the same. $5. This could be it. But what do they link it? The liquidity, and then they put it up here. Yeah, so... yeah, $5 billion market cap. But the liquidity is strange. I would trade it on a DEX for now, on a centralized exchange for now. Looks the same. So it hit the exchanges. For me, it's like really too early to tell. But you got to believe it's probably going to do numbers at one point. So you could have gotten it at a penny. That's crazy, right? And then it ripped. I'm getting mixed signals and not really enough information to tell. Here, this is what we got. We got a cup and handle, right? When in doubt, you got to zoom in. I don't know what just happened there. I was like making a cup, and next thing you know, like the time changed. That was very glitchy. So there you got a bit of a cup, right? To raise, funny how I made that. But let's see. It's a bit of a cup here that could bring further to the upside. I like what I'm seeing for this cup and handle for Magic Eden. And it's going flat, and you could say, okay, but that's support or resistance right there. Look, that's previous resistance, bounce, bounce. And it has a kind of a bounce there that it won, and then has a previous bounce. I believe that the market will continue to rip, and most things, including in the market, will rip. But you never know. I'd like to see Magic Eden get back above 540, 550 and retest. That would tell me it's likely going to go on the tear back up here to 794. All right. Okay. God bless Emmanuel Aldready. Shout out to Mike TBO. Shout out to Randall Dance. And what about Plankton on Soul? And we're going to keep ripping through this. And PEPE, USDT. What is PEPE? I think you meant Pepe, right? Can you deep dive PEPE, please, on CoinEx? It's not coming up. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's not coming up here. But if it's on CoinEx, maybe it should be here on CoinMarketCap. I like Anyone Protocol. You might want to write that down. I really like Anyone. I mean, the name alone is hot. Yeah, I don't know what this is, PEPE. I don't know what it is, man, on CoinEx. I'd have to go to CoinEx itself. I can't do that at the present moment in time. I can't do it just yet. I apologize. I can't get to that one. I'll look at it in the trading group, though, and I'll send it back, you know, if that helps, if you're in the trading group. Let's take a look at TOMI. TOMINET. All right. TOMI. Remember Tomo Chain? Tomo Chain. It's been a long time. I haven't traded Tomo in a long time. Tomo Chain. Tomo. So look, this is below the 200 MA and a flag. Not bad. What I love about it is it will boost out, break out, then make a flag above the 200, and there'll be another probably possible good entry. It's got support or resistance in a flag, very oversold. If it bounced off this bottom trend line, the very likelihood of it going to 5 cents is high. So it's at previous support or resistance. It's low. Stochastics look good to me. And on the biggest time frame that has any kind of weight, it looks like it could bounce. There's some hope for this thing, and 149% gains looks interesting. It's at the bottom of its barrel with its first higher low in a long time. And again, I know, you know, this is like, it's strange and most people don't see this, but that's kind of the Adam and Eve, even though it's hard to see. And then it always has that little flag lately at the right side of the Adam and Eve. So I could see this thing pumping to the upside for sure. But again, I'm not touching it. Yeah, I wouldn't touch it. It's just me, man. QGG. Can you check Quantif AI, please? QGG. Their utility beats bubble maps. Interesting. Quantify AI. Quantify AI. Interesting. Let's take a look. I think you might be onto something. I'm already kind of funny. I haven't even looked at it, and I got this vibe. I can't explain it. There's got to be an energy that comes out. Quantify AI. Great name, number one. Okay. I'm loving what I'm seeing here at a $6 million market cap. I mean, look at that consolidation. That tells me we could plow. Even if I didn't know what this was, it had no AI in it, I would look at the TA and be like, interesting. Previous resistance became support right there. Resistance is support with the bounce. Has a beautiful target at 01785. Shout out to the 3,000 people here on the live. 1,166 likes. Let's get 3,000 likes. Let's get 2,000 likes, man. There's no reason why we can't get 60% of the people to hit that like button. What did I do to piss you off? Did I do something? What did I do? Did I not make enough gains? Did I not explain it well enough? Did I didn't get back into the Bitcoin trade? We're missing the pump right now as we speak. My goodness, I'm missing the pump, right? Because I got carried away with the altcoins. I have to buy a breakout, which I don't want to. A stronger bearish div there too, I'd be chasing. But nice, beautiful move. If you did take that trade, if you didn't get distracted by doing super chats for thousands of people on a big stream, then maybe you were able to take the trade. Damn, I had short-term memory loss for a split second. I got to keep something on my hand that goes, the Bitcoin trade, the Bitcoin trade. And the 1 hour just continues to plow. The 15-minute could push up. There is some bullish div, bearish div. I feel like I'm chasing a little bit there. But look at that, 100,900 for Bitcoin. Unbelievable. We should be freaking out right now. $100,900 Bitcoin, baby. We're so far back. Yesterday we were at 94. It looked like we could go to 92. 89 was on the cards, right? Anything was possible, for sure. So look, I want to get in on this bullish retest. You know, make a bit of a flag here. Come bounce off this trend line. Show me some love and let's get this pump. Show me that you want me, baby. But wow, interesting for sure. And I'd be in the money already, but then I'd be kind of like, what do I do here, right? Some bearish div, the swing down to swing down. There's some bearish div on the small time frames. The 1 hour is far away from the 21-day moving average. We could be chasing a local high right now. We gotta be, you know, we gotta keep our wits about us at the present moment in time. Nice pump though. I mean, we went from 101.4 to 10. That alone is a good scalp. You know, many days, that's all I need to take gains. Wow. Let's go back to the bigger time frame too. I had them next to each other. So yeah, see that 1 hour just looks like it could just continue to rip. It's getting further and further for that 21 though, which tells me the bell will toll. The bell will toll for some type of sideways price action. And look, I mean, if you did bottom, top, we're back at the top of the trend line again, where we might have to make some type of, it's kind of like a shoulder, you know, we might have to make some type of right shoulder behavior there. You know, how many times do I say, you know, a stream? I never notice it, but I guess I do it a lot. CryptoFace pointed it out. He was like, I love how when you say, you know, I'm like, dang it, I did it again. Thank you, Sam, for your wisdom. Thoughts on SUIJAK, SUI on deck screener. Let's take a look at SUIJAK, right? Yeah, SUIJAK, like WOJAK, I'm guessing. GGG on Sol looks hot to me. I like it. Let's take a look at the website and see what's happening. I also want to see their Twitter. How active are they on Twitter? When's their last pinned comment? Like the other day we went to a Twitter and it looked like they hadn't posted in 2 days. You need to post every single day if you're a meme. Every single day. Updates, Phil. I got messages on Twitter. Who's messaging me? Updates for the team following. Look, 10 hours, 14 hours. A perfectly balanced portfolio. So funny. Quantified, GGG thread, right? Driven. AI visualization hits different. Real-time wallet tracking. Cross-chain data flows. Pattern recognition. Finally, some proper tools for Solana analytics. Interesting. I think this thing's going to be huge. Let's take a look. Quantified GG. Please add a token address. I'm going to play with this when I get, off chain, just because I don't want to reveal my own address and stuff. But I'm going to play with this off chain, off stream, and we'll see how that goes. Well, I'll play it on chain, off stream, right? I think you found yourself a gem here, and I think we stumbled upon something pretty nice. And my years of expertise in doing this can kind of get me pretty close to what's hot within a few minutes of looking at a project. It's got locked liquidity. It's got a great market cap for a beginning, right? I mean, you throw a little bit in it and you see where it goes. It can't hurt. What's the worst that could happen, right? The problem is you keep firing off soul, and then eventually, a lot of sell pressure too right now for whatever reason. But I go by TA, man, in technicals. Like, I don't even call this a meme. This is a real coin with utility at a very small market cap. At 60 million is a 10x, 600 million, which is very doable by many of these coins. That's 100x. So this is definitely a possible 100x coin right off the bat. We find many of them every day here on this channel. I got 500x coins that I'm likely could make a pretty big move to the upside. And I actually got to write them down right now. I need a pen real quick. I need a pen. But this one I don't want to forget, and I will forget it. GHG is hot. Morph AI is hot. PHNIX is hot. And what else do we got? Alchemy, Ace, Alchemist AI is hot. I see a bunch of possible 100x coins right here, right at my fingertips in the last 10 hours, which is kind of crazy. Let's take a look at SUIJAK here on Sui and see what's happening as well. Again, a lot of these things you have to watch one video, watch the guy for 20 minutes, he give you 5 coins. Wow, this thing's out of control. And I don't know if we looked at it earlier or if it ever came on the radar, but wow, this seems to be a sweet spot. This $6 million market cap. Finding a lot of coins sitting at $6 million market cap. I guess Sui, you can't see the lock liquidity. For some reason, I could never see the lock liquidity for Sui coins. Someone could tell me why, yes or no, why that's happening. I just, being a community guy, I got to make sure that I don't know what's happening there. It's not legit, but looks like this could continue. The target is 8981, and you may have found yourself a gem here too that may continue to rip. I don't know much about it, but the TA looks pretty good. Yeah, check KASPY on X, nearest 100x meme coin on the KASPY chain. I think KASPY is going to be one of the best coins. How do I chart can someone DM me? Sean, please DM me. Ask GF Burke and then DM me. I just want one person DMing me. Sean, could you DM me, or Jamie, I guess, but could you DM me how to chart KRC20 coins? Because I have a problem. I can't seem to chart them. All right. Let's take a look at KASPY. It is on MEMESAI, and I believe it could do numbers. I talked about it right down there, and it's already up. Let's see, from when I put it out to the trading group. It's already up about 44% right now, all right, in total. And Bitcoin kind of sitting inside that little flag there. And now it's near the 21-day moving average. And you can almost say it broke out of a beautiful flag. And now it's kind of like bearishly retesting. I almost feel like it lost that, because that flag was uptrending. You're very close to the 21-day moving average here. Again, you'd have to break back inside the pattern. I don't like the bearish div. I don't like the fact that the 1 hour is a little too far away for the 21-day moving average. It tells me to be careful. How I did miss a great entry there at 1014, right? But I'm up today on the day. I don't need to chase. There's no way I could open this up and new people will watch me lose a trade, and they don't even, they didn't even watch me win the big trades yet. So I always have to be careful. There's new people watching me. I don't like to lose trades for no reason. All right. But now I'm readjusting the way this is looking, because the trade has to be something like that now. And 100,000. I love the stop loss can be in the 100,000 levels. It's so crazy. And then can we get a move all the way up to 103.36? Yeah, that hasn't changed. Well, look, the bearish div there tells me I probably can wait for the 1 hour to set me up better if I don't chase these small time frames. Now, what if it bounces here? This could be what's called the bullish retest right there. If it breaks back inside this pattern, then you know it's a bearish divergence, and we're going to dump. Where would we dump? Back to the 200 MA on the 1 minute time frame, somewhere back to this region here, 99.8, and then you set your support of resistance levels. You got a level right there at 101.5. Now, if it should bounce violently, like in the next minute, you just boom, this candle closes in 14 seconds. How do you know that? Right click, countdown to bar close. You got to know when your bars are closing on the time frame you're on. And then the next candle should be green, and it just starts ripping immediately. That's how you know it's a retest. Like, this next candle should be green in 10 seconds, 1 second, boom. This next candle should turn green, and you should start ripping. If you start going down a little bit, the retest is really kind of not happening, most likely. This candle should have already been green, ripping, because that means the bots were buying in on the retest. Usually there's a little dip right now, and then that's it right there. It should start wicking immediately. You should start seeing the wick immediately. If it's not, it's dumping, and the bearish divergence is kicking in. This is right where you would do what's called a bullish retest. This would be the definition of the bullish retest right there. It It's attempting the bullish retest as we speak here. You can also play this type of thing on a daily, on a 4 hour, on a 1 hour. Of course, it'll be bigger and chunkier. It won't happen instantaneous. It'll be more like a thing, you know? And again, we didn't chase. Very strange for me not to chase right there. I very well, most of the times, you know, but I have discipline, and I showed some discipline. Thank you, Sean. I see your message. God bless you, Sean. You're the best, Sean. Nobody does it better than you, Shawnee. So look, now you can say maybe it is kind of retesting here. See, it came right there and retested. Very interesting. Now they're messing with me now because it's like, oversold stochastic, hidden bullish divergence. Price swinging up, but the RSI swings down. Tells me that we should get you should break this high before you break that low. That may make me want to get into the trade there. Think how much time I'm spending just for $1, you know, every single dollar counts for me. That definitely could be bullishly retesting here. Anyway, I'm going to get back into the super chats. I was having a lot of fun with them chats. I really was. We were finding so many awesome coins. So I like KASPY. I think it's hot. I drew that as strange trend line there. And then we can move these price notes back. I wish TradingView could put a default where these just move back on their own, right? Because you obviously don't want price to touch them. I do this so my students can see exactly what levels we're talking about. I said, how could I make it really apparent? And I found a way to do it by labeling the lines so obviously, right? So here, let's take a look at this trend line here for KASPY. See what's happening for KASPY. All right. Shout out to everybody here. If you want to join where we trade, you want to trade where we trade, jump on in today. Okay. If you go to the live chat, we have a pinned link at the top. You can go to cryptolifer.com. You would have got the call I made last night for Bitcoin at about like 9 o'clock last night, and then you would have been able to make the gains today. And then you would have made the other call that I gave you the secondary flag to as well. Hit subscribe, join today, subscribe to a monthly, a quarterly, or an annual paid subscription service. I'll be here every single day. It's less than basically $3. It's less than $3 a day to get a guy that's a multimillionaire that worked his way up, that is a self-made multimillionaire, showed you how I do it, talk about it every day, no BS, never take a day off, hard work ethic, put you in a good mood, keep you full of gratitude, and just really push you to your limit and help you find your best life, man. And if you can, my goal is to make people the most successful person they've ever been. If I can help you achieve that goal, then I achieved mine. All right, Zig Ziglar, man, help other people become successful, and you will always be a success. Period. Right. So my goal in life is to help you become amazing. I'm going to dedicate every single day. I've got enough money now. Everything's going my way. At this point, money is not what keeps me going. It's a cool motivational move. I get it. It's nice to have great things, but watching people change their lives, seeing the outside benefit of creating the business in which I created is amazing. I see KASPY booming to the upside. I see it's only a matter of time. I talked about this weeks ago when it was even down here. It's already up 100%. So only a matter of time, but KASPY is the one. To me, it's the one. KASPY and NACHO are the only memes I would touch on KASPY right now. And if you can see, the 12-hour looks like it's going to rip. Look like it just started to rip, and it's going to continue to rip. And there you have it. We did not dive in. The bearish divergence did kick in. We could see bearish divvy right there, and likely you're going to drop somewhere back down here. Key levels to 100,000. I wouldn't want us to dump all the way anymore. And am I in a trade? I always have to double check. Am I in a trade? I never know. I'm like, did I make that trade or not? Right? So no live trade on the channel. Would have been a little scalp there, but we kind of have been going sideways. And I see us headed back down to the 21-day moving average here on the 1 hour time frame, where we then make our cup and handle and we can get back in on our next move, right? So just look for some sideways price action for Bitcoin while altcoins rip today. That would be beautiful. A Wednesday of high volume, low stress, Bitcoin back above key levels. Altcoins ripping back to the upside and flag on flag, right? And so I'll be posting all day in the trading group. We'll be having some fun. It is Wednesday, right? Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's my favorite day to trade, baby. Wow. What a beautiful day it is to be alive, man. 12-11. 12-11, baby. 12-11. Let's get through those super chats and keep it moving. God bless you all for being here. Let's look at that fan funding. PNUT just tweeted that Coinbase is listing it. That's a big deal. That's huge. That's going to be awesome. And I added PNUT to the portfolio recently because I felt like it was just something you had to have. You know what I mean? MEMESAI on Solana looks great. It does. I've actually been looking at that on and off recently. Bitcoin breaking, that was older news, but it did a little bit. Thank you. You tried to catch my attention. I appreciate that. Okay, where? Sam, you're such a boss. I'm more of a boss. Thanks to you. God bless you, Paul Wood. Amen. Wow, we have a lot of super chats. It's crazy. And we kind of have to have the super chats at $2 if we could. $5, please. Because if we get all $2 super chats, it gets almost impossible. So we stopped here on SUIJAK SUI, KASPY on Nexi, and now we're sitting there on HOPPY. And thank you, X Super Assassin. Let's take a look at HOPPY here and see what's happening. HOPPY. HOPPY for Wrath Eve. We've been looking at HOPPY since it first came out down here. Even, you know, I kind of liked it when it first came out. It had an $8 million, $10 million market cap or something. Now, what I'm seeing here for HOPPY is hot. I mean, it's pumped and then it dumped back down to the 786 Fibonacci level. A known retracement. Then it broke out, retested with a higher low. That could be your last chance to get into HOPPY before it rips. So I like HOPPY. I think it could do numbers. I'm a little extended on memes, so I probably won't add it, but I think it could do numbers, and HOPPY could continue to the upside for sure. So let's see what happens to HOPPY, but it is in the sweet spot. I wanted it to continue to bump. I can't believe that, you know, but that is it's in a giant cup and handle. That would be the best place to get in. You're not chasing it. You're not buying overvalued. You're buying the undervalued 786. I mean, if you do that to 90% of assets, maybe 10 of them won't play out, but the other 90 should, you know what I mean? Or 100, if you do the 100 assets, 90% of them should play out if you buy near the 786. That's the key. That's the key. It's not like nothing is guaranteed, but if you do this more often than you don't, and look at KASPY starting to pump. I see KASPY doing numbers. Only a matter of time until KASPY rips to the upside. All right, let's take a look at ALEPH. I don't even hold any KASPY. I wish I did. I have too much KASPY right now. I have some KASPY I could put in it though. I just like KASPY so much, I feel weird, you know. ALEPHium, someone asked about ALEPHium, pumped hard. I told you it was going to pump, and funny, isn't that funny? The market didn't do well, and this thing did well. Pretty strange, right? But this was a premier coin, Adam and Eve double bottom. I've been holding it for a long time. ALEPH, right? And ALEPHium. And now it's in a bit of a flag here. Actually, no, I think I hold, yeah. And I see this making a flag, touching the 21 and it continuing to rip. Not the strongest flag, but it is a flag nonetheless. And the 8-hour time frame looks wonderful. I love trading the 8-hour. It's one of my favorite go-to swing trading time frames. I've made a lot of money trading the 8-hour time frame. It's been so good to me in my life. When I see the 8-hour, I get this warm, soft feeling because it's like 90% of the time I've made money with it. I love the 8-hour. I love it. I really do. And I see this thing moving on the 8-hour time frame to the upside. I see it pumping. Thing is, not a lot of people were in it, so it doesn't have a lot of sell pressure. It's kind of a slow creeper that just has people, you know, buying in that believe in this type of project. So I like it, and I'd put it out there to the group. Looks interesting to me. ALEPH, right? And we've been DCAing into this coin for a long time, on and off for sure. ALEPH. And I almost chased that flag. I would have been in some gains in this. I probably would have scalped that pump that came out from 104 to 108 there. Or 104 to 108, you know. I like ALEPH where it is right now, though. Let me put a space on the USDT there. I like where this thing looks beautiful. Shout out to anyone that just gave me that. You're awesome. Let's take a look at Fred. Man, we looked at Fred at 13, it ripped to 30. And then since then, it's been kind of just, right? But there, it's that Adam and Eve double bottom now, finally. And you could say it kind of triple bottomed. Like 5 cents was like, it can't go lower. Like no one wants to sell lower than 5 cents. And then you kind of have this here. And you could say, well, it broke out of a descending triangle, which is pretty interesting, right? But where could it have gone? And then it has resistance waiting for it right there. It breaks above that resistance. It can gap up to 16. And then it gaps back up to that, that 27. I remember the night I put it out at 13 and it ripped all the way to 30. If you told me that was going to be it and it was going to continue to dump after that, I would have been like, no way. Fred, baby Fred. I do see Fred eventually making gains. It's got a good narrative. People will hear about it. They can understand it really quick. Oh, it's the squirrel. Oh, yeah, they euthanize. I'm buying that. How dare they do that to that squirrel? And someone would buy it off of that feeling, off of the vibe alone, right? APT Aptos, we talked about it moving. I kind of wanted to put it on your radar. Said it was strong, right? Accumulation point came up with a nice pump, came back down, but look at it bouncing off the 200 MA. So I just wanted to kind of redraw this for you and take a look at why I believe Aptos is going to make a bigger comeback than people realize. You're going to make kind of these, see? You're going to turn these into like ascending, uptrending triangles that are on their way to making massive gains. And if you think about it, the dip was great. I mean, it continued this parabola. We didn't make a lower low. The trend is still alive. I see this headed up to 23. Aptos, only a matter of time, man. I hold a little bit of Aptos. Not a lot, but I do hold some. Let's take a look at XYO pumping huge. Like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, it looked like it had to come back down at one point. Let's take a look at what happened here. So at a huge pump, came back down to the 618 golden pocket. We obviously saw that as a jump area. It did pump after that, came back down. So it's revisited the 618 and held its own, which is a good sign. And it's now making a bit of a tight channel. And so look for it to consolidate. This is where people really will start accumulating. And I see this thing making a bigger gain. Shout out to Crypto Billy. I think he's an XYO holder from what I remember. And look, there's a cup and a handle there for sure. Like that is a cup and handle. They call me Sammy Cup and Handy. Samuel Cup and Handle to be more eloquent. And the reason why they call me Samuel Cup and Handle is because I use the cup and handle all the time to make gains. I've been doing it for a long, long time. I live inside these charts. I am a professional technical analyst. This is what I do for a living. All right. Before I made any money on social media, before I made any money as a teacher, before I made any money on Discord or sold any services or had a sponsorship or any of that nature, or my YouTube channel was ripping to 80,000, I was just a guy making gains, trading. When nobody knew me, I was in cake at 40 cents. When nobody knew me, I found Cardano at 2 cents. When nobody knew me, I found EGLD at 20, it went to 5. When nobody knew me, I found Aave at 80, went to 500. When nobody knew me, I found Atom at 5, went to 50. When nobody knew me, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. I made call after call after call for years until people realized that there was something to this guy, the lifer. And then we switched on the Discord and people paid. I didn't even think people would pay for my Discord when I first started. I was afraid. I asked my wife. I was like, I don't know. No one's going to pay. I said, I got such a good thing going. Boom. They paid immediately because I was given so much value every single day. All right. And so find a way to give the marketplace value. If you're upset with your current income, besides trading, find a way to give the marketplace more value. If you provide more value to the marketplace will provide more value to you. Very simple. Never whine. The marketplace is very fair. It gives what is deserved. Okay? You get exactly what you put in. I'm telling you right now, it is economics is very fair. The quarterback that throws the most touchdowns wins the MVP, man. I'm just telling you, the guy that shows up. All right? Stop hating on the system. Stop saying it's not. It's you. It's nothing else but you. All right? Blame yourself for everything, and you become a boss of everything. Amen. The second you give away responsibility, you give away your ability to control the situation, and you're always in control. Never think you're not. Life will throw things at you that you can't control. How you react to them is what you can control. So you're always in control of your behavior and your reaction to the situation. Same in trading. You can't say I'm an emotional trader. Oh, they got me. You weren't in control. You lost control. Put in what you're willing to lose. Be okay with it. Be a man or a woman about it if you lose. I risked 200 for 600. It didn't go. I lost 600. So what? Stop crying over something you already decided you were going to do. People risk 1,000 for 10,000. Then when they get liquidated, they cry themselves to sleep. Oh, I lost all my money. You made the trade. You said you knew what you could lose. You set it up that way. You were in control. Apparently, you didn't realize you were. Let's take a look at GNON, right? Which is numogram. Never heard of it. Never heard of this coin. Never heard of it. Numogram. The name is even funny, right? It's got a hidden bullish divergence right off the bat as the RSI is moving down, but the price is moving up. That tells you you're going to break this high before you break that low. Like 95% of the time. Very bullish sign. Cup and handle, is it not? I mean, there's your handle. There's your cup. Period, right? You know when you pull the fib, it's going to hit the 786. You can see it from here. Look at it. Bang, bang. Almost 886, really. So the thing's just getting started. Stochastic's pushing to the upside on the 8-hour too, and it looks good. So you got to find your flag on the smaller time frame. So once I know the 8 hours good, I know that if we are bullish, the 1 hour is going to be flagging out. Like I'm looking for the coincidence. I know how it's going to look. Let me flip back to Bitcoin for a second. Just curious. Yeah. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. The bearish divergence kicking into the downside. I don't like to short the bull market. I like to long, baby, long. So I didn't short that, but I could definitely see that we were pulling back. So let's take a look here. I didn't make the long. That told you I wasn't, I'm pretty good about when I get into the long. If I don't get in, there's a reason, right? So the 21 crossing the 200 MA and the 50. Beautiful sign. Kind of a shoulder, head, right shoulder. I see that, but it looked like it got to 5 by that last candle, and it's getting sideways. I see this thing ripping to the upside. I don't know how much volume it has. That's the thing. When things have small volume, I tend not to trade them. GNON, right? It's like GNON. I don't know. Numogram, $19 million market cap, all right, which tells me it probably has $8 million in volume. On MEMESAI, it's got no volume though. Look, 540,000, 50 grand is 10% of the volume. Okay, very small market cap is a no less than reality. Whatever is believed, whatever is suspended now without delay is GNON. Whatever cannot be decided yet, even as reality happens, is GNON. GNON nicknames him. If not, GNON designates whatever. I don't like that whole. I don't like when anyone talks about God like not existing. I don't think it's funny. Recently, it was a YouTuber. He put out this thing and he all prayed together, and I was like, God, thank you for things that I thought were like. It was to me. It seemed a bit blasphemous. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not into stuff like that, and I'll voice my opinion about it. I don't like when people say the word gods. The gods blessed me. There aren't gods. There's one God, man. Use the word gods. You might as well go back and be a pagan and have some you might as well go worship a golden calf. You know what I mean? Anyway, and if you don't believe in God, no worries. Like I don't judge you at all. I just want to let you know. But for me, I'm always like, throws me off a little bit when I see the word, if there is a God. I don't like there is a God, man. I know for a fact there's a God. In my heart and soul, I know there's a God. Like, I'm with God every day, bro. Like, God has been with me through everything. I ride the wave of God every day. Like, there's an energy force pushing me 100%. I mean, this thing looks interesting. It's pretty, it's down in the dumps after all the time. I don't know. The flag looks good. Where did you buy PHNIX? Their website. PHNIX, just go to Dex Screener, load up some XRP in an XRP wallet. You know what I mean? Yeah. Do you have a position in Ross before the inauguration? Trump has said he will be releasing Ross Ulbricht day 1. That's a big deal. I think that's pretty cool. It's pretty smart. I see what you're saying. You're like, well, I should. Okay. I mean, if he releases that guy day 1, I mean, that's going to be a big deal. What it makes me believe too is like Ross, yeah, $14 million market cap. Okay. Nice flag too. Hey, I mean, it's speculation, right? And honestly, this is just a celebratory coin. Like, how could you not want to buy some Ross and be happy for the guy that he finally is out of the can after all that time? His mother will cry her eyes out. She's been watching him in there. He's been sitting in his cell for so long, unable to go out, like really live his life. Honestly, I mean, I'm a speculative guy. Won't a lot of people jump on this bandwagon and feel it's awesome? Could be an easy win there for a meme there. Ross at $14 million market cap. Might want to write that one down too. All right. So you got a lot of hotness right now that could be considered here. Let's look at Ethereum Classic as it tends to pump when the market rips too as well. Ethereum Classic. Let's take a look at that. An oldie but goodie. An oldie but goodie. So look, it bounced with Bitcoin. Did the inverted head and shoulder. Ripped to the upside. Now everything's just waiting for that Bitcoin flag on the 1 hour. And I see the same thing. Everyone's just waiting for that Bitcoin cup and handle. This is going to make the same exact flag Bitcoin's waiting on. Looks like we go sideways for most of the day. Altcoins rip, and then tonight Bitcoin rips again, and then we start really getting in to this Santa rally. And to me, I believe the Santa rally started last night when we reversed. But again, that's something I believe. We're going to go chart by chart, day by day, candle by candle to confirm and solidify that. Bitcoin breaking, no. Memes AI. Shout out to Matthew Scott. Let's take a look at Memes AI. And shout out to all the beautiful people that give on the channel. You people are absolutely amazing. Blessings on blessings. Thank you. Please subscribe to the channel too. I want to get as many subscribers on this channel as possible every single day we're here. Subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. It means the world to me when you do. It changes the whole, it's awesome. So please subscribe to the channel. Jump on in today. It'll change your life. 82,500 subscribers. And I want to get that live count up for you so you guys can see yourselves. Let's get to 80. Let's get to 83,000 today. Why not? Let's get to 83,000. I don't see why we can't. All the way, baby. Look, let's go. Let's go. Let's run it up. I want to see this number run up like a treadmill right now. Let's go. Let's go. And I'll put out the next coin. Let's go. Run it up. Run it up. This thing should be running up to 600 right now. This number should be running up. We have thousands of people here. Why isn't that number not changing? Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. That number should be running up right now. We should easily go to 600 in the next 2 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. I'm ripping out these super chats. I'm not stopping for you. I'm here every single day. I don't stop. I'm going to go overtime. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Go overtime for me. I'm going to go overtime for you. How many people do you believe? Do you believe in me? Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Let's go, baby. Let's get motivated. What are you waiting on? Why don't you want to see someone who just started, just like you, make it to the top? Help me make it all the way, baby. Let's get to 600. Let's run this game. Let's show the world who the lifers are, how powerful we are. Let's show the algorithm how many people want to see the crypto lifer every single day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. This thing should be running up, man. We should get to 600 by now. Why is it so hard for you to hit the subscribe button? And it isn't that difficult. I won't do a super chat till we get to 600. How's that? You scratch my back, I scratch yours, man. I'm not giving a super chat. I'm not doing super chats till you guys get me to 600 right now. That's it. 12 people got to hit that subscribe button if you guys want more coins. I'm holding you hostage right now. It is what it is. 9 more people. 9 more people. 9 more people. 9 more people. Let's run it up. And I got to be a man of my word now too, so I got to stick to my word. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Quick, 9. Look, 8 quick people. I want to do these super chats. Come on, we got coins to find. Let's go. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. I'm a man of my word now, so I'm stuck to my word now. I can't budge. I can't budge. I can't do what I say. I can't go against my word. So you got to get me to 6 or I can't do a super chat. You got to do it. You got to do it. All right. Let's keep it moving. God bless you all. Thank you so much for the subscribers. We greatly appreciate it. Keep subscribing to the channel. I love you all. So watching Bitcoin is just like watching ETC. It's the same thing. You're watching this flag form. Looks like it'll take 5 to 6 hours to form, maybe a little longer. And then we'll be able to blast to the upside. Let's look at Memes AI, which I actually really like. Meme AI. Is it Memes AI? Yeah, Memes AI. Memes AI. $45 million market cap. The last time we looked at it, we saw that flag. It did break out nicely. Then it consolidated very, very, in a sideways manner for a long, long time. Thank you to all the subscribers. We greatly appreciate you. We thank you so much for jumping on into the channel. And we appreciate all your viewership, your love, and your constant support. I see this thing continuing 13.7 looks like the likely move here from MEMESAI. All right. But it's going to take its time. But it does look like it's going to continue to go over time. I mean, it's been holding pretty nicely. Based PEPE, 100 million market cap. Can't stop, won't stop. Much love, Sam. Based PEPE for wrapped ETH, $143 million market cap. Based PEPE continuing to rip. That thing's out of control. Look at it go, baby. To me, I mean, wow. Look at that. It just, like, since you put it on, since you gave us, it went up 43 million since you gave us the super chat. It went up 30% since then. I mean, beautiful little flag there. And with Bitcoin back above 100K, everything just decided it was going to rip. Wow, base Pepe ripping. I mean, you could choose any one of them. Base Pepe, this Pepe coin. For a new person, it must be out of control, like which one they're going to jump into. All right. So we know Bitcoin's kind of flat, which is nice. It's letting the altcoins play. It's like awesome. Bitcoin pumped, and now it's not dumping. It's just kind of sitting pretty, going sideways now, right? Look, it's actually even back inside the motion here. Could be making a shoulder, head and right shoulder. You'd see it probably pull back because the 1 hour needs to pull back. But I'll be honest, man, when you're bullish in the whole world, you have nation states and people wishing they got into one of the greatest assets in the world. You've got Michael Saylor just like shredding off his company so he can grab more of the greatest piece of financial future. It's digital gold. It's the new real estate. Like, I don't think people realize, like, I bought real estate and I regretted it. It cash flowed me, but come on, Bitcoin would have made me way more without even cash flow. Bitcoin cash flows without even cash flowing. You look back, you have more money than you had every single week. It's like, what? Look, I put that boatload of money into 19,000 Bitcoin. I bought a whole Bitcoin and I bought a lot more around 15, 16, 17, 21, 22. Let's just say 5 Bitcoins. Like, let's just say 5 Bitcoins. I don't know exactly, but let's just say 5 Bitcoins under 22K. I mean, that's life-changing wealth. That's 80 grand times 5. That's $400,000. And I made it in less than a year and a half. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is how you make serious money. This is how you change your life forever. Cryptocurrency, man. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I did these things. I'm just telling you my life story. You do it. You know, you can listen, read a book, right? I'm the author. So 103,598 could still be the target on the board. We do have a resistance there at 106.84. You break back above that, starts to say you could get a move here. I'm back on board for the chance that we may be getting a parabolic move in the smaller time frames. The 1 hour may disrespect that 21. I've seen it before where the smaller time frames just decide they're going to go on a massive tear. I've seen it, but there's no guarantees. But I have seen it before. Take profit would still be at what, 103,598 now. Goes up a little higher now. And again, on my outlandish, remember when I called 102, 103 when no one else was? We hit it. I just use the measured moves and stick to the script. The discipline keeps you doing what you got to do. All right. Okay. PNUT. They tweeted they're going to be listed on Coinbase. I mean, that's got to be a big deal for PNUT. Let's take a look at how PNUT's looking on MEMESAI here. I mean, Coinbase listing yellow, right? It now look, it's above the 200 MA on the 1 minute time frame. I tell you about these 200 MAs. I mention them on every coin. And so look at PNUT. And I had a feeling PNUT was going to do the do. Walk the walk. I mean, as crazy as that is, that's a flag. Bang, right? The daily has not much data. The 22 looks like it's good to go with a bit of a double bottom here. Then you got resistance and resistance. And this heads up all the way here to 341. All right. And bang, 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 badoom, badunk. And so, yeah, there's your resistance there at 192. All right. But I wouldn't be surprised you're at 339. I don't know. 5 to 6 days from now. I'm bullish on PNUT. I own PNUT. And, man, how dare they kill that squirrel? Let's go, baby. Let's keep the legacy alive. 339 to the upside. Everybody's in PNUT now. But, again, do your own research. It could go to zero. You never know. All right. I bought it because I like to speculate. And it seems to be cool. Shout out to RC Moore. Shout out to Margaret Ness. Blessing, Sam. Can you take a look at Turbo, please? We told you Turbo was going to pump. The time to get into Turbo was in that cup and handle. I went over, wow, this thing is just continuing to rip on a mass scale. I don't know what's going on with base Pepe, but it's gone. It seems like memes are gone, man. Turbo ripping as suggested to the upside. Turbo ripping more in an uptrending flag now. You can see it broke out of that. Kind of had in that ascending triangle, but we'll take that away. I like the uptrend it's in. And again, the same thing here. You can add indicators and you can add a 21 MA. And you just need to see where price action is getting closer or nearer to it. That's all you need. I'll teach you how to be a boss of this market. I've been doing it for a long time. My strategies play out and work. They just work. I hand them to people, they start to work. Your emotions are the only things that are going to get in the way of the strategies in which I teach you. I've backtested this for years. I've shown thousands of people what I do every single day. I have solidified myself in the history of traders. Like, all I need to do is keep doing what I do now, and another 5 years will go by. And then another 10 years will go by, and the consistency will continue. Like, I blew away every hater that ever said a word to me with consistency, work ethic, and the ability to win. Bye, Felicia. So look, this could get all the way here to 02309. Watch that flag with the Coinbase listing. I see more coming, and I do see a bigger target for Turbo. We've been getting into Turbo, talking about Turbo when the coin first came out down here, and it's about to finally hit its $1 billion market cap like it deserves. And it was a beautiful coin that came out from the depths of an artist. He didn't even know what could happen. He cried when Turbo exploded. It was an organic moment in time. Turbo is a beautiful coin with a beautiful story, and you gotta love what happened with Turbo and what's continuing to happen with Turbo. And that's why I love cryptocurrency too, man. There's so many beautiful stories of people just doing things that you never would have thought. Shout out to Minsky. Thank you for the 2 super chats. For Rabin, I appreciate you, brother. What about JASMY, brother? I think we looked at JASMY already. Yep. Can we look at NEAR? We'll take a look at NEAR. Please take a look at Dog to the Moon. 100 Baby Doge. Will ZRC fly? And thank you for all the hard work from Jared D. God bless you, Jared. Thank you so much for the love, man. I appreciate it. So here's where you can chart the coins a little bit here. We got into NACHO when it first came out. Like, we must be up huge in NACHO, no? Or maybe it did, I don't know. We got into NACHO like, it felt like when it first dropped, like, I felt like it was in the summer. Okay, we're actually down then, it looked like. I don't know. I can't tell. And you go to CAST YFI, and that's where we can find out how to look at these different tokens. Thank you so much, GF Burt. All right. Okay, moving forward with BTC. Yeah, look at that thing. Wants to rip. It's back to the 800s. I mean, it's looking strong. It's looking strong. It's consolidating. Look, that was a nice play right there in at 103. I would have, 777s just flashed with the 1-7 on the dom, of course, 777s. And now the bearish divergence kind of kicked in with the bounce, and it tells you, hey, we defied the bearish div now. And the 200 coming up, which means my stop loss could almost be beneath the 200 MA. I'm going to begin to build this position. I'm going to take a nibble so I have something at the beginning of this move. And I'm going to start adding into this flag here. So I did add to the Bitcoin trade just now. Okay? I opened it. And PNUT looks like it's going to rip to 339. Only a matter of time. Thank you for all your hard work. Can you break down XDB on MEXC? It's funny. I kept seeing that coin, XDB. XDB chain. I mean, it ripped. It broke above the 200 MA. Then it made the beautiful triangle. Like, I would have found this, right? I trade this stuff all the time. And now it's doing the same thing it did there. And just more of a rising wedge. I mean, that's about to go parabolic. You could tell that the spread's not amazing with how the coins are, but I see only a matter of time. You go to 170017973 for XTB. 7988. Looks very likely with oversold stochastic, ready to move. 69% gains coming out of this coin. Just probably has a small market cap, very low spread, so just be careful. But I see this thing mooning to 17988. 17% gains coming out of it. Will ZRC fly? That's a good question. Zirkit, newer coin. We liked it. It was hot. Let's see what's happening with Zirkit. Wow, pretty weird consolidation if you think about it. Whenever I see something like this, I think it's getting ready for a way bigger move, and it's really just moving. It's using like a bottoming out pattern. You know, like it's consolidating a bit here. Look how the 12-hour really wants to rip, and you can say that it broke out of the falling wedge. Everything pumped when Bitcoin pumped last night, and we're back at 100K. I mean, they're like, a lot of people didn't think we were going to get to 100K again. They thought it would take us a while to get back to 100K. This looks like it's going to continue to a new all-time high. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing breaks out to some crazy all-time high. I'd be looking for flags in the 15 or the 30-minute time frame, preferably the 15-minute. And yeah, looking for this thing to probably continue. And again, I don't know. Maybe it dumps to zero. Who knows? But it's looking very bullish to me. I wouldn't be surprised if this 15-minute flag kind of fills out a little bit and then continues to pump. And then you hit that bigger target that we discussed all the way at 11 cents. All right. Dog to the moon. Let's take a look at Dog to the moon at 1210 here. All right. Doggo to the moon on CoinX. All right. Bitmart. I believe this is, yeah, there it is on MEMESAI. So the last time I talked about it, I said it was likely going to break out. And I said it's going to 1239. And it ripped. And now it's holding a gain of 43%. I see it continuing. It's going to the target, in my humble opinion. It may make a flag and go sideways a little bit here. And there's a little bit of bearish divergence on the daily, but it doesn't seem to matter. I would watch the small time frames and flag it out. Again, how many times are you going to hear me say the same stuff? But it just, you know, watch that. That could easily consolidate and break out. It might even just make a flag like this. And then it'll break out of that flag too. So I'm overly bullish for this thing. It looks nice. Dog to the moon. You can't own every coin. I wish I could. I would own every single coin, but I can't. Yeah. What's up? Yeah, I've been live the whole time.
Oh, sorry. The pool guy's here. He's good. He's going to replace the lights.
Oh, cool. I can't wait to see that. Okay, and we're going to take a look at near, and then I'm going to be going near to my wife for a little while. All right? Because I love my wife. She's really sweet and kind. If you had a wife like mine, you'd be all over her all the time. Trust me. She's the sweetest, hottest, sexiest thing you've ever seen in your life. She is. She is. She really is, though. I'm sorry. Like, I have to be honest. Like, and she is the best. My wife is the best. So, near protocol. Let's take a look at near on the daily. Behind every great man is a greater woman. I firmly believe that. The unsung heroes of the world, the women of the world. We protect them. We are powerful. We do what we have to do to make women feel safe. And both of us play our roles. All right? Both of us play our roles. We both have different strengths that don't have equal. We're not equal in the same places, but we have different strengths that we play up to. And together we make the nuclear family. You know, your woman makes you whole. When you come in from a long day and your woman puts her hand on your back and she just a caress. Woman, to all the women out there, you have so much power to bring us down. If you just come in and touch a man in the right way on his shoulder, you're going to set him off and make him so comfortable. I just want women to know, man, you guys have such power over us. You guys already know that, but like, I mean, the married women, when your man comes home, you know what I mean? Put that hand on him, make him feel like the boss of his world. All right. Come on, man. Don't say that. That's gross. That's gross. Yeah, delete that. That wasn't funny, man. We don't do that stuff here. We got little kids here on the channel, man. You got to kind of, I don't know, maybe you're a little kid. I guess that's why you're acting like one. Have some respect for yourself. All right. So look, near protocol getting tight, and then I see a big move for near to 1280. It's only a matter of time. These coins have spoken. These coins have spoken. I'd put an alert on near and get ready because it's near. The pump for near is near. And I'm in near right now. I own some near. You got to own something. Eventually, you got to own some part of this industry. Pick a coin, any coin. Own some render, own some near. Again, me, that's what I'm saying to me. But like, you do whatever makes you happy. But, you know. My lady complains. I would never be around a woman that complains. I picked the best girl in the game. The second she started complaining, you should have never married her. You know what I mean? Sorry, nah, whatever. You guys will make it through, man. It's all right. Everybody, I love you all. Shout out to all the beautiful women here on the channel. Shout out to all the beautiful wives here that help everything move. Look at that. Let's keep it moving, baby. Let's keep it moving. There we go. There we go. Let's get to 83,000 today. We're on our way to 100,000 subscribers. Like, you can see, we're getting close. We are getting so close. It's crazy how close we're getting. Everyone, thank you so much for an amazing show. I love you all. I appreciate you. I see a Bitcoin long starting to form here. Looks like it's only a matter of time till this thing blasts to the upside. It could be a double top. It could kind of, you know, it could dump. But it looks more likely that we're going to get a pump here to the upside. We're going to flush that 1 hour and we're going to continue to moon. I'm in the long. Stop loss is below 100,309. Take profit is 103,598. And it is what it is. So I gave you live trades today. I showed you what happened. God bless you. Someone asked about Plankton on Sol, ESTEE on ETH. Let me do these really quick. But please don't send a super chat in. We're done with super chats for the day. Please don't send another one in. I appreciate them. They're awesome, but please no more for the moment. Plankton on Sol. I don't know what this is. It's kind of scaring me, honestly. It's freaking me out. $1.7 million market cap. Take a shot on it if you want to. I don't know, man. It's up to you. Maybe you found something amazing. It does have the 777s there. It's consolidating nicely. It's got a tiny market cap. I don't know enough about it. All right. PONKE is my favorite, baby. I love PONKE. And only a matter of time, PONKE could do numbers. I own my PONKE and I hold it. Bit of a cup and handle. After I got that wick to 109, I see it breaking out of that cup. And PONKE's just been consolidating nicely, getting ready for its next leg. 150 for PONKE. All right. Please, sir, read my comment above. I can't, man. I don't know what you're... I mean, I could try, but I don't know. Hello, sir. This is my first time here. 15-year-old. Do you tell future trades in the live stream? And will we do live trading today in the future? Please answer. I don't have to do anything you asked me to do, number one. All right? So don't demand me of anything. You're 15. 15 years very demanding people, little young kids. I don't have to answer you if I don't want to. All right? I'm answering you because I like you. And you seem like a nice kid. I do. Just watch the show, man, and all that will be answered. I'm here every day. All right? You want it all right now. I'm not going to give it to you right now. You got to give me your time. You better show up tomorrow, and then we're going to give you more. All right? You'll get everything you asked for if you keep showing up. $1.6 billion market cap for PYTH. PYTH continues to rip. And it broke above that resistance. Just wait for PYTH to break 45, and then it's gone, man. I've been in PYTH for a long time. All right? We already covered JASMY. We went over JASMY already. Yeah. I remember because I talked about how the 1 hour looked just like the daily time frame. Yeah, we already covered JASMY. Please don't make me repeat myself. All right. And if I covered if I had to do every single thing twice, the show wouldn't go so well, would it? No. So, thank you. So you answered your own question. We talked about JASMY already. I see a move up out of this flag to the upside. 77 is the target. It's that simple. It's pumping. It already broke out. That's a bullish engulfing. I'm in JASMY and it's going to continue to rip. There's really not much else to say. Last but not least, ESTEE. And we'll take a look here at ESTEE for wrapped ETH. $1.7 million market cap. I don't know, man. Good for you. I hope your coin does well. I don't want to look at it again. All right. Maybe you did well. I don't know. Who knows? I don't like pushing someone's garbage if it's garbage, you know, and I don't know what it is. So, all right. I already told you that I longed Bitcoin. You do whatever makes you happy. I already told you that I longed it. It could dump on me. I just started the position in case it doesn't go well, but I like there's a move here for BTC, and I'm long Bitcoin. Entry now, stop loss below $100,003, and the target is $103,000 and $598. All right. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow for another beautiful, amazing, just absolutely kick butt live stream. Sorry, I shouldn't have cut off my left side there. I should be more like this. I'm going to figure it out one day, I swear. So weird. Like, there we go. I should have some space here where you see me. Hey. I love you all. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of the live, and thank you for kicking it with the lifer. Have an amazing day. We went over so many coins that have great potential. There's so much opportunity given to you today, everybody. Focus, focus, focus. Dream, dream, dream. You can, you will. You are the best, and believe in yourselves. You've got this. You've got this. You live in love. You cannot be denied, everybody. Love is the strongest frequency. Love your father, your mother, everyone in your life. Believe that you are great because you are. God has filled you with so much excellent energy and love. You have no reason to be upset. I love you. I appreciate you. I will see you all tomorrow for another beautiful, amazing, positive, life-changing live stream. You guys changed my life as much as I changed yours. You have no idea. Thank you so much for each and every one of you. Your time creates this stream. Without your time, we have no stream. May God bless you all. May God bless the crypto lifers. May God bless Bitcoin and crypto, baby. We're going to win. We're going to win. We're winning. We've been winning. We already won. We already won. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for everything, everybody. God bless.